Hey friends, happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you had a great week. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend, because I am. I wanted to go live earlier today, then I was like, I'm so tired. And I'm so tired. But I really wanted to talk a little bit about this before the Sofa to Sensational with Exercise online workshop on Monday, because I wanted you to see, one, actually how simple it can be to fit in fitness, but also kind of give you a taste of what we will cover in that Sofa to Sensational exercise. So if you're with me watching the replay on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you are, hello, thank you for joining, and feel free to comment. I'm going to try to keep this sweet. And so I titled this live 6 tips to fitting in fitness, because as I've really just spoken with the different people, either in my Facebook group, Healthy Body Community for Women, or on my Facebook page or on Instagram, what I just noticed is that there are just what we would call many roadblocks to exercise and roadblocks to fitting in fitness. You know, things such as motivation, tiredness, childcare, injuries, all of these different things. And the reality is that there will always be roadblocks, but how can we overcome them? And one, how can we let go of expectations that really aren't serving us? And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. So I'm going to use some of the tips from my 5 Steps to Move More guide and training I did earlier this month. So if you haven't grabbed that, you can go to madewell345.com/move-more. And that goes with the first podcast I did this month on 5 Steps to Move More. So the first tip is not in this 5-step guide, but I think it's very important to share. And the first tip is, as I said, give yourself grace and let go of any expectations that are not helping you or what we would call serving you. So this is more like a mindset hack or mindset tip. And I work with my clients a lot about mindset, because I think it's important for us to realize our minds are one of the biggest agents for change or non-change, keeping us stuck, than we realize. It's not just about your habits, it's really about what you think. Your belief, which then dictates your thoughts, emotions, your actions, and your reality, and so forth, and words, and all of that. And so I think many of us expect to just be these fit little, 13-year-olds, which some are fit, some are not, whatever, that are just kind of always active in sports, just have energy galore, and just expect ourselves to be in a place that's really not realistic for where we are in life. We think about professional athletes, that's what they do 8 to 10 hours a day. They work out. So we should not compare ourselves to them. Me, I am a married woman. I run my business. I work part-time for a leadership organization. I do quite a lot. I'm involved in a lot. But my ability to say, hey, I have an hour here, I'm going to just go work out, is completely different than a mom of 3 kids, married, working a full-time job, have all this. It's just different. So, and it's not, and I think what we need to realize, 1, do not compare ourselves to others. But 2, don't judge the other person because they can or cannot do what you can do or can't do. But 1, how can we come to a place of really supporting each other, and maybe you're not able to do what I'm doing, but how can you just move more and fit in fitness into your life? And so just know that you really need to ask yourself, are you having realistic expectations for yourself? Because if you don't, it can be what holds you back. You're like, what's the sense? I've only did 1 time this week. Only did 5 minutes. What's the point? I'm going to give up. Let's admit it. We've all had that attitude. Me too. For example, I don't think I'm that good at body weight movement, like pull-ups or doing a lot of them or whatever. And I've had to work on even getting a pull-up for the last 4 or 5 years, right? But it's very easy for me to be like, I just don't want to do this because I'm not good at it. When really I need to do it more because I'm not good at it, but give myself grace in that, right? So we're all in this other place, and we just need to let go of expectations. That's the first tip. And if you need to work on that one, work on that as long as you need. Because if you can do that and overcome that, you're going to be running a 10K, 20K. You never know. Then the second one is, this is where it starts, the steps in the 5 Steps to Move More guide, is really to take stock where you're moving. Because I think the basic thing is movement, and then planning intentional exercise, and then going to this what we would call level of fitness. And so movement, where are you actually moving? What is your current movement like? And there's many different ways you can do that. You can check out the full training to kind of learn more about that. But how can you just move more in your everyday life? You first need to see how much are you moving. You may be moving a lot. And you may not actually, I was talking to someone today that, someone in the group in my Healthy Body community mentioned that which I should probably share this video very quickly there. They mentioned that they may not have time for like quote unquote blocked out exercise, but they're walking over 10,000 steps a day. You are moving. That is awesome. And that is the first step, is movement. We were naturally made to move. And so if we can get our bodies to this natural state of movement, that is the first step. So then after it is, so first thing is give yourself grace and let go of expectations that are not serving you. Second thing is, how much are you currently moving? Third thing is track how much you're moving. Like just see, you can wear a Fitbit, you can time how long you exercise, whatever it be, like somehow account for the steps or the movement you're taking. Then the fourth, just move more. So if you see an opportunity for you to, I really could ask my husband to pick this thing up or go upstairs, but you know what? I can do it myself. Go upstairs. And there's nothing wrong with asking your husband to go upstairs. I do that all the time. But what I'm saying is that if there are opportunities for you to move more, just take those opportunities. Okay? And then we get to the point where we are planning what we call intentional exercise. Blotting out some time where you're just solely dedicated to doing some sort of movement. And this can be as small or as large as you want it to be. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, it could be different types of exercises, variety. And that's something we do talk about in the Sofa to Sensational with exercise. We talk about variety and including all of that in there. And then after that, what do you need to do? You just need to reflect. Okay, how much did I move this today, yesterday, this week, this month? Wow, man, I walk 10,000 steps every day. Yeah, you should celebrate that. So that's another thing. We reflect, we celebrate, because way too often are we looking at what we didn't do versus what we did do. And that's something that I really want to hone in with people, is look at what you did do. And then adjust. Like, I only moved 1,000 steps 3 days that week. Why was that? That's maybe why, right? Okay, then adjust. How can I add a little bit more, right? And so it's a journey. And I think allowing yourself to go on the journey to moving more is what's extremely important. So first thing is, give yourself grace and release expectations that aren't serving you in regards to your fitness journey. Second thing is, look at where your current movement levels. Then third thing is track your movement levels. Fourth thing is just try to move a little bit more. Fifth thing is plan that intentional exercise in your day. And then the sixth thing is reflect, celebrate, and adjust. If you follow those 6 tips or 6 steps, I promise you, you will start moving more. You will start fitting in fitness, right? And those are the steps, honestly, that I somehow in some way did when I started. Like, where can I just move more in my everyday life? And where can I add intentional exercise? And then eventually I built up, right? And so just start where you are. That's the biggest important thing. And that's what you would hear on my podcast, Think 57, 5 Steps to Move More. And that's what you would hear on this week's podcast with Sue around finding balance in your exercise routine. And I'm pretty sure in next week's podcast with Carrie Adams, part of the Running Moms, host of the Running Moms Wellness Academy, that's what you'll hear with her, right? And then the next episode after that is a little surprise, but it's going to be around CrossFit. You'll hear that too. You start somewhere, right? So friend, I encourage you to really just commit to those 6 tips to begin and then take your journey from there. So grab that guide, madewell345.com/move more. Listen to those podcast episodes I mentioned. I linked in here. And then I want to invite you very briefly and quickly to the Sofa to Sensational with Exercise workshop. This is an online workshop I'm hosting on Monday, 7:30 p.m. Central, for about an hour. And it's just going to be an amazing time to take you on the journey as well. Where are you at? And what's the benefits of exercise? What's the benefits of fitness? And what are some roadblocks? And talking about how we can overcome 3 of the most popular roadblocks that people tend to face, such as time, motivation, and knowledge. And then after you overcome them, what are some exercises to help you continue on your journey, and what are some ways to add variety? And for all those who are joining, you're going to get some my 30-day fitness plan cardio base, the 5 steps to move more guide again, but also something that's only getting released to the people here on the workshop is my 30-day fitness plan body weight style with tutorial videos from moi. Like, how do you do a proper push-up and not hurt yourself, that sort of thing. Right? So I can't wait. I'm excited. Go to madewell345.com/soulful-sensational. Join us. And if you can't make it, but you still want to access it, join us and you can get the recording. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Have a great weekend, move, and I hope to see you on Monday.